something else thrown.
Yeah, shut up. Don't fuck with
They're
me.
gonna throw hate at you for that. They're like, you're doing it right.
Theme. Fuck you, John. Song. Theme. Fuck you, John. Song. Theme. Fuck you, John. Song. Fuck you, John. Song. Theme song. And we're back.
Welcome to
You want a lemon, bitch? Hi, John.
Joy.
How are you?
Super, how are you?
Super, thanks for asking. Good. You have no notes.
No. I thought I was going to write some down, and then I didn't.
I wrote a note down for you.
I know which one it is, though.
Well, I'm fucking useless.
I know. It was the Matt's party one. So we went, okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I can't be all...
I didn't do anything.
You're all, hello. Hello.
What are you talking about?
It's recording. I can...
It's like when you
play
saw,
it
it's like
back.
when that day you saw that lady that was special needs and making the face.
She was not special
And
needs.
you made the face back at her.
She wasn't special
You were
needs.
too. She backed up and she
She
came
was
out,
like
she was
this,
"Arr,"
and
you were
I
like-
went back.
And I was like, oh my god, she was special. They came out of the handicap
No,
spot.
they didn't. You're lying.
I'm not lying. Prove it.
You prove it.
You want me to go take a picture of the freaking handicap spot?
She
I
did.
will, because I'll go to Bakersfield right now. Wait, no, not right now, but soon.
Let's go to Bakersfield. They have Sonic there.
It's too cold.
It's tickled.
So
All right.
anyway,
Oh,
here we go.
hi.
Hello.
Again. Are you gonna tell the fucking story or
So
what?
we went to our friend's, a good friend of ours is having a baby.
A baby.
He's a little older dad, but he's going to be awesome at it. He's a good dude. So
He is a good
congrats
dude.
to him, and it was cool to see a lot of the old friends and group. Got to enjoy the company of
You got to enjoy the cum.
from everyone.
It was that kind of baby shower.
It was a good one. Everybody was throwing fucking baby goo at everybody.
It's like Spider-Man with their dicks.
Wow. You act like you weren't there. Catching.
Well, I was full.
So anyway,
Anyway,
it was good to see a lot of old faces.
it was very cool to
You know,
see.
I mean,
Yeah.
some guys like I grew up with, like little memories. That's like, oh, you see each other, you're like, oh, dude, we got one. We can't talk about it, but we got one. You know what I mean? Like you know, it's that special kind of like we were all brothers. You know, at one point we were all one group. It was cool to see. Even my ex-wife's sister was there, and everybody was great, and everybody was fine. We
I
all
think that's
smiled.
funny that you say it's your ex-wife's sister, but also your ex-wife's brother was there as well. But that's different.
Ex-wife's brother. You know why?
Why?
Because. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever looked at Robbie like a brother-in-law, because we were always. See, I was friends with all of them first.
But not her? Or
No, I was friends with her first. Actually, her and I were actually pretty close friends at one point.
Your ex?
No,
That's what I meant.
the ex-sister.
Okay.
And we were actually pretty good friends at one point. Like
Right.
friends, full-on friends. And I mean, I'm sure it went all off on the rails, you know, through the ex-wife stuff, but and some things that were said that probably should have never been said, that I just hold on to these nasty grudges. And I'm going to. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, be sorry to me. When we get divorced, I'm gonna say some awful fucking shit,
I'm
man.
gonna hold some nasty.
Oh, it's gonna be so hot. We're gonna have like hot divorce sex in the courthouse bathroom.
We're gonna be like, "Oh, you fucking bitch! Why you fucking do that? Fuck you!" And then we're gonna be like,
5 minutes. Meet me in the girls' bathroom. Handicap
and
stall.
then we go back to fighting for money, and fighting for life. Jesus, we're.
I'm not giving up your penis. I'm just telling you that now. It's mine. Even if we get divorced, it's still mine.
You won't be the first ex that's told you that. Boom. Did you see that? You see?
But I'll be the first ex to win.
Let's not test these theories.
You're the one that wants to get divorced and hot bailiff sex in the fucking
Hot bailiff sex?
Yeah.
Where's the bailiff gonna be?
You're gonna
Is
be
he...
the bailiff. I'm gonna call you. Oh my God! What was his name? Don't. What was his name? Brick? No. No. What was his name? What was his name?
I don't know. But anyway.
Night Court.
Bull. But anyway, everybody was great. It was good to see a lot of faces, and everybody was smiling and feeling good for, everybody was happy for our friend.
We were all celebrating our friend and his person,
and his
girlfriend.
lady, and it's awesome. I'm excited for him. I'm excited to be part of the baby's life. So, it was awesome to see everybody. And anyway, we got to talking, and our friend Matt, who reminded me of a story.
Yes.
A while back when we were talking, we were talking about some alleged. Oh, I remember. It was I remember.
The 21st of September.
No, it was probably in the summer. It was at summertime. I know what you're saying. Anyway. So. Yeah. So this was past episode. We were talking about allegedly. There may have been some hallucinogenic things that happened.
Uh-huh.
And
allegedly on John's side, not Joy's.
Allegedly, we were walking home. These kids were walking home, these 16-year-old kids at like 2 in the morning. Because you used to be able to do shit like that. And we were
Still probably shouldn't have been doing shit like that. I'm just telling you.
So we were walking through a parking lot, and we were laughing about something. Oh, I'm sorry. They were laughing about...
You're so bad at this.
So they were laughing about something, and I forget what the story was, but we came into a church parking lot. And like as we're walking through the church parking lot, somebody goes, "Oh my God, we're in a church parking lot where there's Jesus," and I fucking shit you not. A fucking dude in a white robe, in a beard and long hair, swear to God, it was a real dude.
Like Hollywood Jesus?
Yeah. Comes walking around the corner at the church, and we're all, like everybody just shits their pants. And then, I think we all laughed, ran, probably giggled, talked a lot of smack about, oh my God, I think we just saw Jesus, and then we laughed about it because we knew it wasn't real. And then that's all I remember.
There's some homeless dude in a sheet.
But I mean, the timing was impeccable.
Nice work.
Thank you. I have another impeccable timing one,
Ooh.
but it involves a fart. Oh, speaking of that.
Oh no.
So I went to fucking Ralph's the other day, and let me tell you something. Sometimes the little self-checkouts get a little backed up and you're hanging out. And in the middle one, on the right, there's 3 down one side. One of the middle ones. Pee-pee height. My pee-pee rubs on it. Still. That's right, I said. And the older lady, she takes off.
Are you rubbing your pee-pee on her too?
No, but I rubbed on after. I was going to, but I walked up. So I walk up to it, and as I go to scan, I'm going, oh my God, did that old lady just leave a fart? Like, it was like, I was, like the faces I must have been making to the people that were sitting there like in line, I was like, it was bad. It was like I was just sitting in it, and it wouldn't go away. And then I was like, oh my God, it's still as strong when I was done. And it only took me, I only had a couple items, but on my way out, I was like, oh my God, this is so bad. And then the next person's walking up thinking, dude, this guy just shit his fucking pants. I swear it was.
And you were making those faces, and they're like, oh, he
was definitely shitting his pants.
He was definitely shitting himself.
Oh my God, so whoever you are, I wasn't shitting my pants. There was the old lady in front of me.
He was shitting his pants.
I mean, it would have been the perfect time to get away with one. I walked through another one the other day when we were somewhere too, and I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm getting payback of these bad karmas from all the ones I've left in aisles for people.
Fart karma.
I gotta drop.
Karma,
I gotta get
karma,
some good
karma,
ones.
No, because then you're gonna get more, and unless you like it coming back to you.
No, I just like
Ew,
dropping.
you're dirty.
I like cropping the whole aisle if I can. Like getting one whole aisle where they just can't get away from it. Those are awesome.
So.
I'm a bad person.
Oh, I forgot to mention last week, and I feel awful. I did another episode of Splat from the Past with Tommy, and I felt.
Whoa, he's like number 2, 1.
2-1.
He's either number 1 or number 2 on our OG listener
and
list.
I did his podcast.
He's got a great podcast.
He does have a great podcast, and he's so informative, and he has so many like nuggets of knowledge that it was really cool. We talked a lot about comedians who have passed away, and it was a good episode. And I didn't plug it last week because I'm a dick.
Well, we were all tired too. I think
Yeah.
Shorty was.
So so go listen to my episode of Splat from the Past.
Go listen to all of his episodes.
That's what I was about to say. He's got some incredible guests. Like he had Ed Asner.
That's true.
He had the Unknown Comic. I mean, and he's just. It's really cool. It's a really cool podcast. Totally support him, and yeah, go listen to my episode and all the other ones as well. So
That's
sorry
exciting.
that I didn't plug it last week. I'm a dick. Eric, you made me take another note for you.
Ooh, what was it?
Major the Lion.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know which one it is, right?
Yeah.
You know what note it was?
Yeah, Major the Lion.
Yeah.
The
Magic Mountain Lion.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, yes.
I took that note. I was
I remember.
slow pitching it to you, Jonathan.
Jesus.
Oh, he's gonna walk around the fucking corner in you? Allegedly.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Talk about Major the Lion, Jonathan.
No,
Fucking talk about the lion! You made me take the fucking note!
you don't even want to know about him.
I
so
do!
Major the Lion, when I was a baby, a little guy. What's this look?
I don't know, you're giving me the same looks. I'm
You
giving
you have your arm back like you gonna whip out a gun and
Yeah,
take me out?
my 6-shooter. I'm your Huckleberry.
You're stupid.
Can't tell Christmas is around the corner and we're fucking losing our minds, can you?
Anyway.
And I'm on the last week of the 6-week boot camp. So, Major the Lion.
So.
Yeah.
When I was a little guy, I was talking to somebody the other day. We're talking about old stuff around here, and I go, "Holy shit! Do you remember the petting zoo and the zoo, like the small zoo that they had at Magic Mountain?" And somebody goes, "I think so." They had a tiger, right? And I go, "Yeah, they had like a tiger in a cage, like a full-on fucking." And there's like, the cage was probably like the size of a fucking Conex box. I mean, it wasn't big. You know what I mean?
What's a Conex box?
Like one of those containers, like a big giant, like trucking shipping container.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you just say shipping container?
So anyway.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, and they had some other things too, probably some other cats and some other stuff. But the one thing I remember, like I kept remembering, and I don't know, I like remember it almost foggy, like a picture.
Uh-huh.
Like an old picture is like foggy around the edges. You're like, no, look at that's a way old picture. You know what I mean? That's how I visualize
Do you
it.
try and make it bigger?
Oh my god, I do that shit.
I do that all the
fucking
time too.
And I still can't see it. Anyway. So, what I remember is they had this little porch of this little, like, it was like a shack looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they had this full-on, full-size lion.
Drugged out of his
Oh yeah, they kept him fucking
mind.
clacked out of his gourd. He had a chain that he was tied to. And he would lay on the fucking porch.
He would
And kids would climb on him and take pictures. There is a picture of me somewhere sitting on that lion. It may have gotten lost somewhere, but I mean, I know that we took a picture with me and my sister at the time. And I remember being terrified of this thing and sitting on the porch, like on the edge, like I was like, fuck all of that. I'm like 5 feet from it. I'm like, it's too.
There's pictures of like kids lounging on this
literally
half
like
dead
oh
lion.
look at this lion, joink, joink, joink.
And
The poor baby probably just fucking drugged out of his gourd until he died. But it was insane to like think like I did that.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
As a baby, my parents were like, "This is a great idea. Look at this lion. What can go wrong? Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you, mom and dad?"
They're twacked out of their gourds too. Allegedly.
They probably were. I love you.
Love you. They
But
don't listen.
no, I mean, how funny is that though? Like, all the parents are like, "Oh my god, oh, for an extra $5, I can get a picture with him.
For an extra $5.
Pull his ears.
Can you put your head in his mouth? Put your whole head in his mouth.
Put your finger in his butt." Wait, I took it too far.
Grab his wiener. Like, what the fuck, John?
Jesus. No, you took
He's
it
gonna
too
come
far.
around the corner.
Anyway,
Okay,
yeah. So how crazy? Like, you think there's a day I remember being there with my parents and maybe some of their friends, and I want to say it was their friends. I don't want to say her name.
Okay.
The one that used to hang out all the time,
Uh-huh.
and she had a husband that had ended up passing away early when I was a kid. I think it was. I really vaguely remember them being there, but I remember going on the log ride with everybody. You know, it was like a water ride as a little kid. There's pictures of me riding on one of them stupid little fucking motorcycle things that go in circles, like the kid thing. And they don't do anything; they just go in circles. And that's where the lion thing was. But I remember all that. But I remember being really foggy that whole trip and all the pictures.
Maybe you were twacked out of your mind too. Here, little Johnny,
Well,
take some of this grape
I
juice.
remember my mom's friend had cigarettes, right? And I remember I was grabbed them, like pretended I was smoking. And one day she's like, "Here, lit that fucker up." Like, who does that right now, right? Who does that in the modern day? That's why I'm all fucked up. And so the lady, like, and you know, and you're all, and you cough and you fucking die, and you're like, oh my god, and you're like all upset about it.
I told you about my cousins, right? When they were younger, and they stole their dad, my uncle's chew, and they went.
I bet they got it.
Well, they went out into the back and they swallowed it.
Oh.
And they were sick as a dog. Now, mind you, I grew up in a very Christian family, so they were crying. We're gonna go to hell. Like they thought they were.
Laughed.
I don't remember. No, I was probably crying with them, like, oh my god, they're going to hell. I was like very brainwashed when I was
Joy
young.
today would have laughed.
I would have. I've been like, yes, you are fuckers.
Man, that.
Or you're not cool enough for hell, bitches.
But just the stuff. Think about that stuff. Like the stuff my dad, drink this beer, try this beer. Which one? It was Coors and Coors Light. It was like, you try which one you like. I'll start drinking those.
But we do shit with our kids too. Well,
No, we don't.
we're bad with our kids. Actually.
But I mean, but I'm just thinking like the fucked up shit. Like I did when I was a kid.
I lift up Gilly's tail, show Brody her butthole, and say she's taking a picture, and then move her tail up and down like I'm clicking a photo of him, and I tell him to smile.
I remember.
And he does.
I can remember I can remember my dad and his friend drinking beer about 6 feet apart from each other, sitting on the living room floor. Both of them were on their knees, and one of them grabbed me by my belt loop and like this, and like throw me across the room, and the other guy would catch me, and they're just having a conversation, and I'm just getting tossed back and forth, like flying through the air. I totally remember that like it was yesterday. It was one of their parties. They always had a fucking ton of parties.
Yeah, my parents didn't.
My parents did.
My parents did not have parties.
I don't even want to know the details of some of them.
I don't blame you.
They're probably not how I want to remember.
Now, I do remember my cousins had a doughboy. Like one of those above ground pools.
You said doughboy and I thought of a sandwich.
I'm so hungry. I cannot wait till Sunday. Oh my god. I'm going to take my after picture and I'm going to In-N-Out 3 times.
And then you're gonna call her on Monday and be like, I didn't know there was a boot camp anymore. Getting it all back.
So, but they were like, my cousin Ronnie was tossing me up in the air, and then they kept telling me that I was doing flips in the air. So my stupid brain was like, holy shit, I'm doing all these flips. And like every time I land and come back up, they were like, they'd all like act like they were shocked, and they were like, oh my god, she did like 5 flips. And
you're
I'm
like, fuck yeah, I did. And you believed it.
Oh
my god!
stupid.
How about the when we used to tell Tyler that when he hated a shoe that it would make him run faster, and we'd make him run back and forth.
Always the cheaper ones.
And then
the cheaper ones were always the faster ones.
Hang on, but how about 2 days ago when we watch a kid we were walking by a store in the mall, a shoe store, and you see a mom and a dad standing there looking at their kid who has just put on a pair of shoes and is sprinting. He's like 4 years old, 5, and sprinting down the aisle.
We know that rule. We know that game.
I go, oh yeah, those were fast. I actually saved a TikTok where a guy had got some shoes and he said, oh, these shoes make me look fast. And they make me go faster.
There was one, it was a TikTok, and the guy's like, I'm really upset that nobody asks me anymore how fast my shoes go. But it was always the cheaper shoes were the faster
ones.
Yeah.
Always.
So I went to Walmart by myself the other day, which I should probably never do.
It's terrifying. When you go by yourself, I don't know how I feel.
It's scary. I don't like it.
Because you're like a lost puppy.
I am. So I walk by, and I'm walking, and I'm in my own head. Half the time I'm...
We got a stray on 37. We got a stray on 37. Can you go see if she needs some help?
A lot of the times I'm either singing under my breath or I'm talking to myself under my breath. And I'm like, oh, you are a fucking weird person.
How about that old lady stealing my joke? My joke. I probably told her that joke, and then she was like, that's the best joke ever, I'm going to use it. Back in we both run the stop sign at the end or we both run the aisle at the end, and we almost run into each other. Oh, sorry, excuse me. My grandson ran that stop line. I'm like, oh my god, that's my joke. Bitch!
He turns around and smacked her.
He did. Remember in the 99-cent store with the old man that time when we had a war? And I go, hey, he goes, hey, you guys can't do that. And I turned around and whacked him.
So John and I...
That was fantastic.
John and I have a thing. Anytime there's a pool noodle, foam swords.
Oh yeah, we had a foam sword fight the other day.
We did. We had a foam sword fight at the 5 Down store.
5 Down.
So we were at the 99-cent store and we were beating the shit out of each other with foam noodles. And this old guy's like, hey, you guys can't do that. And fucking John turns around and fucking hits him with it.
And everybody kind of stopped for a second, and then he laughed, and I was like, oh, thank God. He was like, that was the best day of my life. I haven't had a fun like that since 1974.
Hit me a noodle again. I got a noodle hit.
He went home. He went to that retirement home across the street and was like, Betsy, I got beat up today.
And she's all,
did you file a police report?
Did he run that stoplight in the store?
Is it that guy right there, that bald guy with the beard? Why did we just go super hillbilly on that? We're so dumb.
I don't know, because when I picture old people, they speak like that.
But how funny was that? Like, I didn't even hesitate. It was like a perfect timing. It was like, you guys can't do that. Bow!
Bitch, we can.
I was like, fuck you, old man.
Well, anyways, I was at Walmart.
Thank God he was fucking nice.
And, I'm driving the cart by, and I stop because, okay, this is not allegedly, this is true. I have never smoked pot. I know what a bong looks like because I grew up with my parents, but I walked by, and I swear to God, there was these 2 snowman figurines that straight up look like bongs.
You showed me.
And I'm all, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's just in my head because I don't know. So I took a picture, and then when I showed it to you, you were like, oh yeah, those are bongs. They have bongs.
I said I would have made that into a bong.
Allegedly.
Back when I was a teenager.
Allegedly. You still don't know.
The first time I ever saw one of those, I was in 4th grade. My friend's dad had it. It had a Firebird on it. And then he said, dude, my dad does it like this all the time. Let's try it. And there's nothing in there. We didn't know what we were doing. We're stupid kids. We thought we were doing the right thing.
At 4?
No, 4th grade.
Oh.
I was about 8, 9.
So, I remember one time, there used to be a store in Madera called the Strawberry Alarm Clock, and it was a head shop, which I don't even understand what the word head shop means, but I know that's what they called it.
The head shop, bro.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard.
It's a hippie thing. That's how it started. Captain Ed's. They called it a head shop. Captain Ed's head shop.
Anyway.
Whoa, you just got angry.
Because that's dumb. I thought there was going to be like a better
like a
reason.
Scientific,
yes.
Well, the reason that they actually call it a head shop is the effects from the.
Shut up. I'm so angry right now. I'm so disappointed right now.
All stoners are simple. They're stupid.
Anyway, there strawberry.
You didn't dispute it. That's fucked up, lady. I don't even know anybody else like that, but you didn't even dispute it.
Anyway, strawberry alarm clock, Christmas. My parents got this huge fucking thing in the mail, or in the box, and it said strawberry alarm clock on it, and I'll never forget my cousin Amber was like, oh my god, your parents are so fucking cool. That's the biggest bong I've ever seen.
They're cool. They have a big bong.
And I'm all, what? She's like, look, it's from Strawberry Alarm Clock, which is a pot shop. I'm not saying that word anymore. So,
they didn't sell pot there.
well, it's blah, blah, water pipes, whatever.
It was water pipes and water pipe accessories.
Why would you smoke water?
You know, tobacco.
Then why wouldn't they call it a tobacco pipe?
They do, really.
Why are they calling it a water pipe?
Well, it's a water pipe because because you're using water to filter out the badder stuff, the worst stuff, and it gives you the better stuff, and better the more pure of the tobacco. There you go. I don't know.
This hill is going downhill.
I don't know.
This hill is.
I just made some shit up that I don't even know what the fuck.
Anyway,
that's pretty fun.
they got my brother a skateboard. That's what it was. It was in a bog. I don't know why I told that story.
My goodness.
Oh, Brody, I was making his bed, and I just pulled a bunch of sheets out of the dryer. And I was like, hey, Brody, do you want to take a sheet? They're warm right now. And then we laughed for like 5 minutes.
Did you sheet all over him?
He's all, Mom, did you just ask me if I wanted to take a sheet? And then we just like fucking giggled.
Did she say your sheet was hot?
Yeah, it was a hot sheet. And then, I don't know, I just wanted to say
That's
that.
Funny.
And then, there was a TikTok that I never connected more with a TikTok in my life. It was a lady with her kid, and it's Christmas time.
I'll be back later.
What?
Good day.
I'll be back later.
Be safe.
Hi, podcast.
Bye. I said hi, podcast.
Good day, child.
So anyway, what was I talking about?
You went to holy sheets. You had hot sheets. And then
The TikTok that
TikTok
okay.
is your favorite new
So it's Christmas time, and it says me walking into my parents' house with my kid, and she basically hands her kid to her parents, and then she goes, drinks, she eats, she takes a nap.
Just doesn't give a fuck. It's like you're off duty.
And I laughed so hard, but then I went and I started looking at the comments because I wanted to see if somebody was being rude, because I was like ready to fire back. I was in a fiery mood. And one person wrote, when we get to grandma's, you better act like you don't know me. And I fucking laughed
That's great.
so hard.
You better act like you don't know me. That's fantastic.
When we get to grandma's, you better act like
You're
you
gonna
don't
tell
know.
them that when you get there. I know you are.
I laughed.
But the problem is your 11-year-old will be like, fine.
Grandma.
Fine, Mom. Joy. And walk away.
My 11-year-old is also a... So, for the longest time, before we started listening to audiobooks, the only way I could get Brody to go to school is on the way to school, we would listen to Ice Ice Baby.
He's like, I need to freaking roll with my 5.0.
Yeah. Oh, we know the words. We know the words. But so my Spotify Wrapped comes right, and it's all
Number one song.
number one song is fucking Ice Ice Baby, and I'm all, oh my god. So then I'm listening, and then it goes to Chicago by Highly Suspect, which is a really good song to sing to, so I got that one. And then it went to Meredith Brooks' I'm a Bitch, which is a song I listen to on repeat a lot when I need to get pumped up. Then it went to Me First in the Gimme Gimmes, I'm much too old to feel this, much too young to feel this damn old, because that is my favorite cover by far, ever, forever. And then it's this song that's not, it's just instrumental, and it's called Showtime, Motherfuckers. And it's from the Guardians of the Galaxy, and that was a song that Brody would make me play when he wanted to be pumped up.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, you've infiltrated my Spotify Wrapped. Like, fuck, dude.
You need to get him his own.
He has his own Spotify, but my phone connects to my phone. My phone connects to my. I can't talk.
I'm trying to find my rap.
Why? We're not doing that.
No, but I wanted to see what my top song was. I know what my top song was, but it was for some reason it was something I didn't even expect it to be. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not even talking.
All right. Well, we could be done because
you're all angry about that. You're of course it was. Why are you being all saucy?
Splash this.
Why are you being all saucy?
Because I'm tired and I'm hungry.
What the fuck are you being saucy?
Because I am a saucy wench.
You said you're a bewinch?
A saucy wench.
You said winch. Why don't you say what it? Call it what it is.
I'm a saucy bitch.
Fine.
Fine.
Finish up, saucy bitch.
I do have a bunch of stuff to talk to about prostitution, but that's going to be a whole fucking hour, so,
Is this something you're getting into?
Yes.
Just hand me the money, I'll pimp it out.
I hand you the money every fucking day I come home.
I know.
Anyway,
Because you're a good bitch.
Because I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a goddess on my knees. When you hurt, when you suffer, I'm an angel undercover.
Watch out, I'm gonna squirt you. Lord, please.
Don't. No. My song.
I just changed it.
No, I'm goodbye.
Good day. Well, you're still sitting there, you didn't stop it.
Well, you could fucking do something.
I don't do anything. Ever.
We left this fucking heater on the whole fucking thing. It's probably all...
Well, they don't need to listen to you anyway.
All right.
Just kidding.
Lick my clit, surprise.
Lick, surprise. There.